Right, time to continue learning Cindra. Now, Enigma. I'm a little bit scared because I don't think this works out well for me. I have to say, either way, I like the variety of matches. Really want to get a proper grasp on sequencing because my brain just does not compute sometimes. All right, we are going first. So I still pressure damage, right? I can at least get the flick off. I can get the fealty, which I definitely want to go for. So a rising resentment first. They don't deny it. I'm really happy. Yeah, yeah, I think that's fine. Main thing is just to get the ping across. Fine, it's the chain link, so display loyalty is still active. But it should be Poison Blade first, so I can flick. It's Poison Blade. Would keeping an Arsenal card have been better? What I wonder. Well, okay. Yes, we'll find another game. Okay, take two. This time against Dorinthea. Fun. Let's see how we fare. I wouldn't mind also learning Dorinthea. I think I'd rather play Dorinthea overall, because I just like high rolling, right? And Ironsong Determination, Steel Blade Supremacy seem like just a nice fitting pair of cards, right? Was it? It's a +3, so you swing for 4, and you have Dominate, right? So you're bound to get through and you're bound to start generating the cards back. This hand, though, sad, because I have to ditch most of it, right? Because it's perfect night swing, blood runs deep, Ravenous Rabble. We can keep the Ignite active, all the dagger active. We can keep. Am I just letting damage through because I like my start? They pitched away provoke, so kind of happy with that. It'd be dumb for me though not to block, right? Because they get the free vigor, and they already have Kabuto anyway to shut down. Although if we can bait that early enough, I guess we get rid of one Ignite. I'd run is fine. So 5 block. Maybe I just keep the Ravenous Rabble. I guess I shouldn't be greedy. It is first turn. I think denying the Vigor is the big objective here. Right, because them having a card in Arsenal and a Vigor against me, Cindra, who has no Arsenal disruption, is pretty strong, right? Ah, God, now I miss the Ignites. So, I guess I'm swinging, right? No, I Blood Runs Deep, re-equip them, swing again. Don't like the idea of losing my daggers, but if there's any way to bait out the Kabuto, it is through Rathe or Retribution. I'd be better off just throwing. I almost feel like I'd be better off throwing. I really want to bait it out. Waste my resources, will ya? Come on. No? Interesting. I'll take my chain links then. So we can dagger. If they block it, we can flick. Then play Blood Runs Deep, and then play Retribution. Since they didn't block it, I'm playing Ravenous Rabble first, so I can flick it. Blaze Headlong on top, that's nice to know. That would mean a decent turn. Playing Ravenous Rabble, throw. That worries me what they have up their sleeve. Well, say goodbye to the daggers. Problem is, we don't have an attack action now, right? We're just swinging for damage. So it's pretty late, so if we still get the Kabuto to block, I'd definitely be happy. They gave it to us. Interesting. I guess we just go for maximum damage. Maybe stash the Headlong. Come on. Surely that's got to be enough to block with it. Right? Guess not. Well, I'll swing with them. At least one, to be honest. Then at least I can flick it away. They must have a serious hand. They're not wanting to ditch anything. If I see a Steel Blade Supremacy, I'll cry. I suppose if they are Steel Blade Supremacy, then I might as well go all out. It's so awkward not to start with a dagger, though. You know, I'll keep one dagger. I mean, 24 should be enough to then pressure them for the rest of the game. What's the debilitating axe cards? I'm trying to think. Oh well. 23. Yeah. Not horrible. There we go. Dominate until the end of turn. And then in run. No supremacy? Or supremacy attack? No, supremacy's a play straight up. It doesn't matter, I'm not blocking. They'd need any of the debilitating cards to force me to block. They can have their grains, because we should just be in the right position to clap back, right? We go to 32. Oh no, it's already hit. We go to 28. Nope, I forgot about the +1. We go to 26. But then we have advantage. Oh, they can't swing a third time anyway. I guess now, because they have the vigor. Alright. What is our correct order? I hold on to the brand. I think I brand next no matter what. Just empower it. Take it on the chin. So, was it? Next time to be dealt damage this turn, prevent 2 of that damage. So if I flick, that does get around it, right? Am I just pressuring more damage? So I'd get 2 extra damage across. What? Does that feel correct? That feels correct. Just go for the most damage. They take 2. Link still stays active because we're on a Renegade. They probably block out the brand, but then I can Ancestral Empowerment. And then they have to block out Ravenous Rabble at 4. Plus I get whatever card Ancestral Empowerment gets me. And then I don't think they can do 31, right? What do I always have to fear? A 2, and then 2 3s. So an 8 in base. And then, you know, just chalk up an extra 3. So 3, 6, 12. So 20. Ancestral Empowerment. We have another Take It on the Chin. Oop. Well, it's definitely Art next then. That's the go again. And I can re-equip daggers too. But it has to be just keep pressuring the damage. And then since I know Rathe is gone as well, I really don't care that they have Palpito. I really feel like they should have blocked on that turn. Granted, they couldn't know I had Rathe. They're giving me Mask? They are giving me Mask, interesting. Another Ancestral Empowerment. Well, I guess we keep it going. Get them as low as possible. Right, it's not Ninja. Alright, I'll just take my daggers back and Arsenal then. And we have Salt. Beautiful. So, Rising Resentment, Blaze. I can flick and I can Ancestral Empowerment each of them. So we should be fine. What card would they need to do 31? They wouldn't need... God, I'm trying to think what the Axe card is. The one that's Does it destroy equipment? Shatter? Doesn't matter. We can also swing. So I am Tunic, Swing, Rising Resentments, Blaze Headlong, and we should be able to get Mask. And Salt the Wind should be at least a 4. So we should have enough damage here. Blade Run is fine. The next one's a 6. Well, that all you got. 2 less. Do I have any 2 less? I guess, is an attack action card? No, it's attack. So that would have been fine against the daggers. But from their perspective, I'm probably not swinging anymore either, because they've seen the Rathe as well, right? I'm glad that that went away, because now that would have been punishing the Kuno. And see that all you got come out. Dynamos are fine. Better that and a card over something else. Right, and then it's just Rising Resentment first. Yeah, it's Rising Resentment first. I mean, they still have the 2 block on the Kabuto anyway. And 1 block on the Grains. They could reverse this, right? Do I have 12 if they block out 3? Yeah, I still have 12. If they block here, I Ancestral, or I Flick. So this is until end turn, opponents can't attack with weapons. Yeah, but I can still Flick. We want the Ancestral. Hopefully on the actual good chain. I think either way it is still correct to Blaze Headlong next. No. It's too late now. I've already done it, right? Because if they block with 2 cards, Central Empowerment doesn't get us over that hump. I'm trying to think what's the best way to force as many cards as possible from their hand. Oh, React? Delta? Think Blow. Think Blow is good. Because now... Wow, no, it's not. I keep forgetting this has to be on Ninja cards. Fine. Fine, it's fine, it's fine. I've made Salt weaker as well. It'll still be a 4, I guess. Or Chainlink wise, if they're letting it through, I don't, actually. Because I can always Snapdragons the Salt. Yeah. A little bit better. Salvaged. Right, because then we go Salt. Only a 3. Then I can Snap and Empower. Just snapping? I have to do both anyway. I want the card. And then they're forced to block out. Hot on the heels. And then I think I'm comfortable again, then they can't do enough damage. And then the turn after that, I can just flick and attack. Interesting, Blade Flurry is the card to go. I guess they need the go again procs. Alright. No 20 damage. Oh. I still have Mask to block with. I don't want to block with Flick because they're low enough. So it's a 4 with Dominate. If it hits, it gets the extra swing. They have 2 resources. They can swing all 3 times, so it's a 4, a 5, and whatever that card is. So it's 14. I don't think they'd have enough damage, right? Yeah, it's Glint. Oh, they can't even get enough go again procs anyway. There's just 1 more swing for a 6, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I don't get rid of Mask. I suppose I could block with Tunic if I was pressured for life. Alright, so now what's the correct course of action for me? Ronin Renegade, Binding Breeze, Ancestral Empowerment. Similar, but it's Binding Breeze first to see if they block it out and deny me the Tiger. Otherwise, I can power the Tiger, I can flick on the Tiger Chainlink. So I'm probably playing the Tiger next. Or I try and sneak the Tiger through with Ancestral Empowerment. And they have to start blocking anyway, because if I flick, yeah, it's lethal, right? So it should be a block. I don't get the Tiger, unfortunately. Oh. Think below. If I flick... No. I still didn't have 3 attacks. So it's just running Renegade with the Ancestral Empowerment. Although, actually, Brand might have been better there, because then I could have had 3 Chainlinks. They have to block. They do have Dynamos as well, though. Just a Dynamos? It's just a Dynamos, then it's just Empowerment Flick. It's still 3. I want to keep the Chainlink active. What do I value more? If I draw a blue, I'm just going wide with swings. So, Ancestral Empowerment. It's Ignite, which is still going wide with swings, so that was still kind of the correct call. Let's Ignite. Gets blocked out. It's fine. For a card, that screws us over. Fine, though. And then this drains their hand. Which I think, again, is the better objective to have. Always just trying to exhaust their hand. Get the ping across. They pass back to me. And then we can slowly close out the game, right? Just by flicking. I think the Poison Blade does it, no? They just go Poison Blade, pitch Salt, and then flick. Unless they have a Take It on the Chin. Is it greedy for me to flick straight away? I think it actually is. Because if they do have Take It on the Chin, I think the better course of action is to let that slide. Play Tenant. Swing with the remaining resource. And then Dragon Flick. That's another thing I do horribly, is trying to close out a game. I just get antsy, and I just go for the quickest, or what I think is the quickest KO, rather than thinking about what cards the opponent should/could have. Take it on the chin. Nope. Alright, there we go. Enjoy. Yeah.